Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Ranking Nerf Lines. Today we're looking at something from the Jurassic area, the Dino Squad. This line is all about dinosaurs and stuff. This is the Nerf version, but we're also ranking the X-Shot version because there's not a lot of blasters at all. Today's list will be 13 blasters, and with that, let's just get right into it, starting out with the bottom of the barrel. 13 is the extinct. You know what? This blaster should have went extinct. This thing sucks. This thing is oversized for what it is. It's pretty much just an X-Shot. Forget what it is, but it's a blaster that you pull the trigger and the top thing will move and make a clicking sound. Does like the same thing, but it gives you 4 extra dart holders, and 2 of them are the crappy ones that you put in the side, and a plastic knife that you can definitely hit people with. Yes, do not hit someone with a plastic knife. This thing's only a one-shot rear prime T-pull thing, and it's too big, it's unholsterable, the knife is useless, and it's not good at all. So that's why it's 13th, and X-Shot, I am disappointed in this. At 12 is Nerf, the Pterodon. I don't even know what the heck this thing was supposed to be. There's like a very weird dart storage in the stock, I think. But I don't even think it would even hold darts. Well, I don't even know what that is, really. It's pretty much a 4-shot pump action blaster, and you think, oh, that's not that bad. This blaster is puny. It's tiny. It's small. Like, it's so small. It's meant for a child. Like, you do not want to use this as an adult because the stock's not long enough. The pump this is just a very small, compact blaster for something that should have been a pretty decent size. And it's only 4 shots of Smart AR. Like, it's not even really worth it. It's fine. It looks cool, but the stock looks awful. It doesn't look comfy at all. And yeah, I don't even think there's room for my hand in that, and I have not very big hands for a adult, you could say. A young adult. So this thing is going 12th. At 11th is this thing. Can't read that. This one is very interesting, to say the least. I actually got the hold one at a thrift store, and this thing probably would have been way higher on the list if I didn't actually get to hold one. Because this thing just feels and like works terribly. The prime, I do not like. The stock is awful. It's an 8 dart rotating cylinder with an 8 dart capacity in the stock, and 2 tack rails on the stock. What are you supposed to do with 2 tack rails on the stock? Let me put my scope all the way back there. That'd definitely work well. But only 8 rounds, pump action once more, and the pump action is just very, I can't even explain it. It's just not good. It doesn't feel good at all. 8 rounds, it's not the worst, but it's not very good at all. Like, I never want to use this thing. It's cool looking, but yeah, the stock just doesn't work, and it's fine. It's just not very good. I would never use it, that's for sure. Coming in at 10 is the Stego Smash. I actually own this blaster because I got it on sale for like $7. This is actually a pretty nice blaster. If you want to modify it, you can't. End of conversation. This thing is awful to try and open up. This thing is a one-shot, but has 4 darts of onboard storage, which are actually pretty nice. And this thing hits pretty decent. And the T-pull's a bit strange with how it's angled, but it works. The thing I like about this blaster is the handle. It's a very weird handle. It's very just rounded, and you think it feels weird, but it actually feels pretty nice. This handle is very ergonomic-ish, you could say, and with the hand guard, it just makes it all better and fits my hand really well. And yes, I put this thing at 10 just for its handle alone, because it's just very comfy and very nice. It's a one-shot, and I just like it. It's the only dinosquad blaster I own of this entire list, and I have no regrets buying this one. Never mind, I forgot, I have this one too. The Tricera Blast looks awful, I must admit, but it is a hammer action, 3-shot smart AR blaster, break action. The break action does nothing, so first thing I did was rip that off, cut that awful stock off, because that stock is not a stock at all, and it had just 10 shots of dart storage, even though it's only 3 shots, and the dart storage is just going to be just like digging into your arm. So I chopped that off, and if you get rid of the barrel, it's a pretty nice 3-shot smart AR pistol. This is not a rifle. You need to chop it down for a pistol. It's fine. It works. Actually, the hammer is the widest hammer Nerf ever made, so you can actually fan fire this blaster really easy, and it doesn't hurt your hand that bad. But yeah, 3 shots, hammer action, break action, awful stock. Break action doesn't do anything, but it's still good enough to be 9th. 8th is the dual kit, the Stego Dual. It's 2 Stego smashes, but I like the look of the green one, the green fins instead of the red ones. I just think that looks like a better blaster, and I like the colors, and it still has that awesome handle, and it comes with 2, so 8th. 7th is also the combo pack of the Tricera Blast, which I think this one actually looks better as well. Wait, does this thing give you... No, it's still the same length of stock. And I just like this one better. And it comes with a little micro jolt, cool looking dinosaur. So, 7. At 6 is the Eliminator. This is an X-Shot dinosaur blaster. It has 910 darts of storage on top. It is you could call it double barrel shotgun. You load 2 in the front, you prime it, it fires 1 at a time, you cannot fire both. But the ergonomics and the size of this blaster, I actually like. It does have a rotating buzz saw, but it doesn't manually rotate, you just kind of flick it with your hand. And as long as you don't hit anyone with it, it doesn't really add anything or get rid of anything. It's just a fun little thing you can mess with your hand if you run out of darts. But yeah, it's a pretty good 2-shot blaster, and I would wield this on the field. Like, this thing's cool. I like it. Handle's nice. Has a normal X-shot trigger, big T-pull, 2-shot, ton of rounds up top. The dart holders aren't the best, but they do work. But they can fall out, especially if you hit them or knock them against something too hard. But this blaster's 6th. It's just a good blaster, in my opinion. At 5 is the Rex Rampage. It is a Strife. I mean, I'm sorry, but if it's a remake of a Strife, of course, it's going to be pretty high on this list. It is semi-auto, rev, pull trigger, fire 1, rev, pull trigger, fire 1. Yeah. This actually looks like it's actually cool because, the T-Rex is actually a cool design. You got some dart storage on the stock, which is weird for Nerf. The back of the stock kind of looks a little thin. I don't know how well that would feel. And the built-in scope is just awful. Nerf, stop making built-in scopes. we just want him gone anyways. I would chop that off immediately. But overall, this is not a bad blaster. It's semi-auto, so it's just a nerf strife with a cooler shell. Yeah, cooler shell, you would say. Not better shell, but cooler shell. And it's fifth. Fourth is, yes, it's the Micro Tricerablast. This is just the best thing I think they have done. Did, which looks like a dinosaur. It's a jolt. It's one shot. It works. And yes, it was also in the kit. But by itself, I put it fourth because overall, looks like a dinosaur, fires around, it looks good. 4. At 3, the Raptor Slash. The Raptor Slash is a 6-shot top prime pistol, pretty much. It's a big, big pistol, but I like the look of it. It holds 6 rounds, top prime. It just is good. There's nothing well about it. Yes, this is a reshell, of course, but it's good. It works. The design looks cool. It's big. It's easy to reload. Top prime. It would be a good dinosaur pistol. So 3. I'd use this and double barrel shotgun all the time if I was hunting dinosaurs. Coming in at 2 is the Omnia, the dinosaur hunting minigun, pretty much. How this works is you prime it on the top, you pull the trigger, fires 1, hold down trigger, use the top prime thing, will rapid fire it. Every trigger pull will spin the barrels, and yes, this is a remake, but this does have a better handle, in my opinion. So it's also 35 rounds. So, does it look very dinosaur-y? No, but it is in the dinosaur line. It's a different kind of design and an update with a better handle. And so it's 2. It's a good blaster. It's awesome. Don't have one. Definitely pick up this one over the white one now. And what could possibly be at number 1? Number 1 is the Dino Striker. Yes, I also own this one. Sorry, I own 3 of these. This is probably the greatest 6-shot pistol I have ever had my pleasure of holding. I have held pretty much every 6-shot blaster to ever exist, and this one is just awesome. 6 rounds, it holds 6 up top too, which is cool and useful, but the handle itself is beautiful. The handle is amazing. It has some issues with its, it has a clip thing on the back, which is not very nice for the handle itself, but the handle is beautifully, it feels amazing. Rear prime, so it actually has a lot of power behind this thing. I love the look of it. It comes in blue and red, and it's just an amazing, amazing pistol. It's just, the handle is probably, if not the best handle I've ever held in Nerf, it's definitely one of the best handles I ever held in Nerf. So X-Shot, good job beating out Nerf. To be honest, it wasn't very close with their dino lines. And yeah, that's my ranking. If you like this video, I made plenty other ones, ranking Elite, Rebel, Zombie Strike. Just check out my channel and look at the playlists. It's all right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you in a completely different one. Bye bye.